welcome back to the Home Depot. Today is day 3, and we've got a delivery day today. So let's go in and get to work. All right, guys, it's exciting. We've got a busy day ahead of us. Like you guys saw, we have got delivery day. So we're going to be unloading from a container that got dropped off last night. That's the first thing on the to-do list. And then we're going to be delivering some rental equipment. We haven't rented out anything besides one truck. So it's been going pretty slow. So I think we're going to add in some new upgrades next time at the store. So as you can see, we got some lifts and then we're delivering a truck. So we'll take care of that today. Anyhow, here's the container that got dropped off. Came overseas from our suppliers that deliver all of our materials. So let's get both in and we're going to go check out, make sure everything is there. So far, we've been driving the rental truck because it's been cold outside, and that dually actually works out really good as a daily driver. So I'm just driving it until somebody rents it, and we're going to put some miles on it. So anyhow, here it is. Looks like the correct one. 70,000 pounds max gross weight. All right, let's open this thing up. Should be unlocked. Oh, yeah. All right, we got 4 items in this container, so it all should be there. We actually didn't pack this one too much because we do have a pretty good amount of materials. We were just getting the last things we needed. So this one right here is for planting trees. We got a bunch of trees. It's a special type of poplar tree, so that's pretty nice. This all comes in the container, so we'll be selling it individually. And then we've got 2 full pallets of Ranny wrap. This is for the farmers when they do bale wrapping and everything. And then we've got a giant sheet roll of metal, so that's going to be for any sort of fabricating for any industrial sized businesses. So should be pretty good. We got the last materials we need, but in order to unload this stuff, we're not going to be using a pickup truck. I've got something more fun. And there we are. We've made it to the upgrade, the Kubota SVL. So this is going to be our work skid steer. This thing works really good around the yard, and it's orange, so of course we had to buy it. That's a little close. Anyhow, we got a camera on the back. We've got digital display. I'm pretty sure we do somewhere. I guess it's that one. We can switch between different things. I like having cam 1 on. And then we've got obviously our 2 controls. We've got full fuel, so that's great. Park brake, lights, ignition right there, as you can see, so I can turn that on and off. Speaker, is that a speaker or heat? I think that's heat. Windshield wiper controls. So skid steers work actually really good for clearing out containers. The skid steer is smaller height compared to the forklift. The forklift can't fit. We could get a telehandler, but I like kind of being precise with it, and this thing actually is the perfect width for a full-size container, so works out perfectly. Everything's going to be sorted in different parts of the back lot, and nothing's going out front, so everything's going on the shelves to be processed into the store, and it'll be kind of indoor materials only, so should work out pretty good. For the trees, I think those are going back by the garden center. It's a little early to get those, but they're in season, so that's why they had to ship them out right now. Before we unload this container, guys, if you like seeing these Home Depot videos, help me to make episode 4. If we can hit 1,000 likes, we're going to come back, and it's going to be pretty fun if we do. So make sure to go hit the thumbs up button. I'd appreciate it so much. All right, here we go, boys. We get the first pallet here. Let's make sure we're pretty precise. We can actually adjust the fork width, so that's pretty nice. Let's make sure we're lined up here. I think we're good to go. A little higher. Looks good. All right, we got this thing. So it's going back by the garden center like we said, so let's drive on back there. It's going to be a lot of driving around the back lot, but that's all right. It's kind of fun. This is a part of the job here at Home Depot. We're giving you guys the everything access to seeing what goes on at the Home Depot. We're not just going to show you the fun stuff. I mean, there will be a lot of fun stuff, but this is fun too. Kind of doing the chores around the store. So, all right, let's see. What shelving is this going on? This is shelf A1, B2, because that's A2, that's B1. See the wood pallet right there? So yeah, that's B2. So I think we're going in the E or F category. So that's over on the right side. It's far over, kind of where we got the skid steer. Would have been nice to have the container delivered over here, but that's all right. Let's see. Container E, F. Oh, okay, over here in the back corner. Got it. All right, what shelving do we have space for? So it should be one of these ones right here. Honestly, the lower one isn't bad. Let's see if we can get it up on the second level, kind of keep things cleaned. Hey, it should fit about perfectly. Here we go. All right, that was about max height we could get, so let's push it in. There we go. As you can see, they got other gardening equipment being delivered in all those boxes and stuff. That's all plants and different seeds and stuff for growing in springtime. So they got to start delivering that stuff now, which is kind of early, but hey, I guess springtime's just around the corner. All right, next up, we got 2 orders of Ronnie wraps. That should last us maybe 2 months, so that's a pretty good supply. That's going to be going over kind of where we just took the trees, so would be nice to take all in one trip. But all right, what's this stuff behind here? I think those are chemicals when they're locked behind the cage because they got to be controlled. We got lumber and boxes in there. Those are parts right in through there. So all right, let's grab the Ronnie wrap. This one's a little bit to the left. So what we're going to do for this is actually pretty cool. So since we have to keep the skid steer as far right as possible but the pallet is kind of to the left. What we're going to do is extend the forks inward just a little bit. We'll be able to pick it up that way. All right, I think we got this thing. It's actually pretty heavy for this skid steer, but let's keep it low and then we'll raise it up as soon as we clear it. All right, that looks good. I don't love how it's positioned on the fork, so we're going to drop it and then get centered on it. That way the weight is good because this stuff's actually pretty heavy. It's wrapping bales, and when you got a lot of it on a container and a pallet, it gets pretty heavy. So, all right, a little higher, looks good. Perfect. Okay, let's go take this thing to its proper destination. This is going to be a little bit different of a spot because it's pretty tall. This is a taller item. As you can see, you got 3 levels of wrap. So see you guys at the shelving location. All right, check this out. This is kind of a bit of a liability right now because I can't see anything in front of me, but we're going to try and raise it up and see if this thing tips over. I don't think it should, but then I can see, hold on, how high can we go before this thing starts tipping? Oh, we're actually good right now. Okay, this thing's got some pretty good counterbalance to it. All right, I didn't think it was going to do that well, but hey, we haven't tipped over yet, so that's a good sign. All right, where's this going? Shelf D-3. Oh, it's right here to our left. Perfect. They did measure it, so it should fit perfectly underneath there. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a tight fit. Okay, here we go. Rotate it down. We go a little bit lower. Oh, this is perfect. Look at this. Whoever measured this did a good job. All right, looks good right about there. Let's set this thing down. Go grab the second one. The second one's going across from that, so we should be able to get that one good to go as well. All right, let's go grab it. All right, boys, we've got the second pallet here, so let's go ahead. We're going to drive the whole way with this thing raised up now. Should be as easy as the last one. It's the same weight, so man, this skid steer is perfect. I can see as well, so I don't hit anything in front of me. Looking good. All right, let's go around the back. Let's see. This one's in the F category, so yeah, right across from the one we just dropped. Pretty self-explanatory. All right, we made it around back here, so let's drop this thing down. That way I can see, or I won't be able to see now, but all right, there should be one spot open. It's not going to fit on the second layer. It's always going to go ground floor, so all right, there it is. F5 right here. All right, hopefully it fits. I think it should be the same shelving height as the other lower ground one. Yeah, it should be good. All right, boys, that one's good to go. For the last one, it's a special metal, so we're actually going to be putting it indoors for processing, and we're not driving through the store. We're going to drop it at the door, and then we'll process it at the end of the day. But let's go around back and pick that thing up, and then we're going to go to the special door, which is actually right next to the side, so shouldn't be too bad. And then here is our special trailer we've got. This is going to be the delivery tray to the Mid-Soda. The triple axle, it's more than able to handle any rental truck delivery or skid steer or whatever else we have rental-wise. Maybe even a trailer. A trailer, we might be able to load up, but I'd probably just tow it to the person's house. We're going to use the dually, obviously, to tow that, so the truck we've been driving should work out perfectly. We're dropping off the F350, and yeah, they're renting it for $49 a day. So pretty good pricing. It's usually $85 if it's overnight, but we're giving them a little bit of an opening special deal, so that way we can get some people in the rental program. They come back as returning customers. It's a pretty good strategy. So all right, here's the last one. Special piece of metal. Let's not mess this one up. This stuff's pretty expensive, and it's actually very special of a delivery with us doing this because it's on 2, wait, is that 4 pallets? I think it's on 4 pallets. Okay, let's make sure we get the forks adjusted correctly. I don't think we're gonna be able to reach. Oh, we can. Okay, that's good. It'll counterbalance the weight of this thing. It is pretty heavy too. Oh, we need to go a little bit lower. Looks good. All right, I think we've got lift off on this thing, so let's back off. I hope this thing doesn't fall. The fork should be long enough, but as long as we keep it pretty center, I'll be good. Look at this thing, guys. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the forks only cover about half the pallets, but hey, it's holding up pretty good. I think the pallets are bolted together, plus this thing's strapped, so that really helps to keep it together. The metal really is the whole thing holding this thing together right now. So let's lift up a little bit. We got a speed bump. All right, looks good. And this one's going in the processing door around the corner. All right, this is it right here. Wasn't bad. Let's rotate around, make sure we don't mess anything up. They don't want us to block the door, so we got to set it to the side here. So let's kind of rotate. This is tight maneuvering, especially when you get 4 pallets for this thing. All right, that was good right there. Let's drop it. We're going to back up just a little bit. Perfect. Skid steer did a good job. Let's rotate around. Look at that. 360. This thing's nice too. Forklifts are good, but I mean, this thing, you can stay in the same position and rotate the tracks. It's awesome. Wait a minute. I want to try something. Since the container's empty, okay, they're not wide enough. We would need a wheel loader for this thing, but we actually are going to just park this thing in front of it for now because we're moving on to our rental equipment delivery. So let's go grab the dually. That's over this way. And then the trailer's around back like you guys saw, so we'll pick that thing up and then we're going to load up one of the trucks. It's being dropped off in the Elm Creek neighborhood, so not far. It's not like we're driving too far for these deliveries. There is a 20-mile radius where we can rent equipment to. Obviously, anybody can come into the store, but in terms of delivery, we've got 20 mile and honestly minute maximum. I don't want to drive any more than that. But all right, here's the trailer, boys. Oh, a little bit too far. Let's make sure we're centered here. All right, we got the trailer. This thing should work out pretty good. We can adjust the height. There we go. We're level now. Hey, actually tows behind really well. The triple axle is a good setup, so I'm excited to use this thing. I'm not sure if it has any special features. It does have the dovetail, so you can drop that thing down. I've got the key for the second truck here, so let's just pull off to the side and we'll get the dovetail down first. Let's see, truck 1 and 2. I got key 2 here, so that's the one we got for the delivery. Looks good. Trailer is ready to roll, so let's get this truck loaded up. Here it is. This thing's still got 0.04 miles on it, so hopefully somebody uses this truck. We need to get these things going, making some revenue on them to pay this thing off. But all right, oh, it fits perfectly on the trailer. Would you look at that? All right, let's strap this thing down. Let's see, wheel 1 and 2 looks good. Raise the dovetail and we're out of here, boys. We got the lights on the truck still. That's all right, we're not going far, but all right, neighborhood is not far. We're already over the bridge, so we're almost halfway there. At least we're not going that way. So taking a left out of here, and I'll see you guys when we're getting close to drop this thing off. All right, looks good, boys. So we're picking this thing up early in the morning, so we got to get ready to grab this thing as soon as this person's done with it for using it the rest of the afternoon. And then tonight they're moving something, not sure exactly what. We don't need to know, but maybe a couch or something. It's nice to have a truck for. But the house is up here on the right side. It's this big one, so pretty good sized house here. Obviously they're not moving anything with that SUV soccer mom car they've got. So all right, let's unload this thing, and then we'll be back in the morning to pick it up at 8:30 sharp. So all the forms are pre-filled, so all we do is just drop it in the driveway, put the keys in the gas cap, we're good to go. It's very simple. We call the program driveway because we literally drop it off in your driveway. All right, boys, first truck delivered. So I'll see you guys in the morning and we'll pick this thing up. Good morning. Welcome back, guys. I ended up just sleeping at the Home Depot. So yeah, it's 8:30 the next morning. Sun's already ready to go. We're gonna go pick up the rental, like we said, 8:30 sharp. We're a little late. That's okay. I told the person we're on the way and they didn't answer. I had to leave a voicemail, so you know how it goes. They rent the vehicle and then they don't care about you. But all right, guys, we're gonna head down the road here. Shouldn't be too long until we pick this thing up. We'll do our checklist, make sure everything's working on it, make sure nothing happened, and see you guys when we're getting close, and we'll show you the pickup protocol. We're getting pretty close, but I see, is that an orange truck? Is that our pickup truck? I thought we weren't there for another 2 blocks. What is this thing doing on the side of the road? Hold up a minute. Yep, that is our rental truck. Whoa, what's going on? I was wondering why the GPS in the truck. Oh gosh, this is bad. Hello. Nobody's in the truck. This thing's completely empty. I was literally 2 blocks away from getting the truck, and this is what happened to it. What is going on? Okay, this is a major issue. I tried calling the guy. Let's try dialing him again. Oh, great. Your call's been forwarded to voicemail. Oh, no, this is not good. Well, usually the police department will give us a call if someone crashed a vehicle, but I don't see the plates on this thing either. Oh, okay, the one's on the back, but the one in the front's gone. Interesting. Okay, this is very, very crazy. I mean, it's something that does happen. Maybe they didn't have the proper insurance or something. I did get a copy of an insurance, but it could be fake. All right, I've got the spare with me, just in case the person wasn't home. Okay, it's having some firing issues. I'm trying to get it running. Okay, it's running. Engine still should be working, but it looks like the grill's been kind of messed up. The front bumper's messed up too. Oh, the steering, you can't even turn the wheel. That's as far left as I can go and as far right as I can go. As you can see, the bumper's inside of the steering column. All right, that's very bad. I've got an idea. We got to get this thing back to the shop. What we're going to do is we're going to turn the wheel straight. I'm going to back up the trailer directly there, and I think we're just going to try and drive it onto the trailer. That's our best route here. We've got traffic here, so we got to make it quick, and I don't want to leave this thing here because we got to show the police department what happened to the truck. So let's get it back to the shop. All right, I can go on straight here. There we go. That's as far as I could go. Okay, a little bit left. Oh my gosh, the engine's messed up too. I'm like full RPM right now. The thing's not even moving. We got it on the trailer. That's good. But I'm gonna go swing by this guy's house and see if he's home. He hasn't been answering my phone calls, so we recovered the truck, but not in the best way. I did not expect that to happen. Well, I guess you could say first rental gone wrong. All right, the guy's house is up here on the left. Let's see. Are they home? Oh, car's in the driveway. Okay, I'm gonna go knock on the door. And I've got the truck in front of the yard. Oh, that's perfect. Is this their side door? I think this might be their side door. Let's see. What's the front door? Oh, another side door? Where's this front door? Maybe around the front here? Oh, here it is on the back side of the house. Hello, anybody home? All right, nobody's answering the door. All right, well, I can't really break and enter. It's not like I'm gonna do anything, but let's get back to the Home Depot, and I think we'll sort our problems out there. But pretty interesting turn of events for the first rental. I thought this thing was gonna go smooth. We were gonna rent it out for our first $50, but that's all right. I guess we got insurance for a reason. So I'm heading on back, and see you guys when we're pulling in. All right, we made it back, guys. Oh my gosh, something happened to the the truck, I just spun out for some reason. I think we were going too fast. I've been kind of rushing to get back here. We don't want this thing to be seen by customers, so we're going to go to the back entrance and park this trailer up. That way nobody can see it. All right, this ought to work. I'm going to have the insurance estimator come out. He's going to total the truck probably because the suspension, wheels, engine's got issues. As you can see, I think actually, yeah, parts of it is broken off. I don't know how that thing started, but the bumper's kind of submerged into the tire, the full suspension, steering, shocks, everything. So it's pretty messed up. I think we're going to total this thing, but not 100% sure. It's up to the insurance company. But yeah, guys, the first potentially totaled truck, and it was our first rental. Big W's in the chat. All right, anyhow, we'll go back and rent more vehicles. That's how we're going to persevere through this minor setback. We're going to buy more equipment to offset the loss of the truck. Hope you guys did enjoy us coming back to the Home Depot. Like I said, if you guys want to see next episode, help me out, and let's hit 1,000 likes. That'll be our good goal to go to the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.